Okay, we are done. Okay, then we start. So today I have uploaded the documents and the elements. I hope online students you hear me. How many students we have? Fine. Okay. So here in today's week I have uploaded the documents. One includes revision questions, which covers all the lessons that we discussed. And the second one, in the second document, I have given you two model questions, and the other document is one of the past papers that I have given to SAT students. So this is one of the last year's paper. Okay, so you have to answer all the questions in all these three documents. So if you have confidence enough to answer all the questions by yourself, then having a pass to the subject is just nothing, right? So always think of the quality of the answer that you write, not just writing something, but always think of the quality. As I just said throughout the semester, when I'm giving marks, I will always divide marks to be fair for students, right? So in general marks, not good for now good students. Therefore, start from an average mark, allocating some additional marks for quality answers. I will always go through all the papers. Okay, so we'll start from revision question paper. There I will guide you throughout the PowerPoints and will show you where the answers are. And it's your job to write short answers for these revision tests. And then two model questions were given during the class. I will give you a chance to write answers for these two questions, and I will check each one of your answers and I will give you marks. And if I teach students, I can each one of your answers and give you the relevant mark. Then you can get an understanding of your level. And then the past paper is the use of activities at home. And in this paper is also will be very much similar to past paper. Not those cases, but new cases and the things that we discussed throughout the semester. Considering those many cases, I will prepare a past paper, semester paper, in semester paper. Okay, so we'll go very quickly with these revision questions. There are a number of questions we see. Yes, I have created 40 questions. So these are just to revisit the contents that we discussed throughout the semester. But these questions may come with many cases that I give you at the examination. Right? So knowledge components related to the particular given scenario will be tested asking these questions by modifying them relevant to the given case. If you can provide answers for all these questions, then you will be able to answer whatever the questions given at the examination paper. And if cases, ඒ කේස් එක දාලා දෙන්න. ඒක knowledge part එක cover කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් මේ ප්‍රශ්න ඉවර කරගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ exam දෙන ප්‍රශ්න ටික ඔයගලන්ට situation case එක දිහා බලලා ලියන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Okay, so we'll quickly discuss these things. Actually, I will not discuss in detail, but I will show you and will guide you through the PowerPoints and show you that we have discussed these things, so you can take the facts from those areas to guide the answer. Okay. You see, in each lesson, we have discussed one or two of the questions, right? So you have a number of questions if you can go through those things. And I told you at the very beginning, if you complete all these things by that particularly when it comes to this level, actually when you take this paper, you can answer by yourself. Maybe that you can. And so that's how I wanted to develop you actually. It's really easy and interesting way of studying. So please try your level best to get this into your lives. And also this is not only for these papers, these subjects, but also for other subjects you can apply this. So that's how you you become stress free at the end of the term. Stress free අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ස්ටර්ම් එකක් වෙන්නේ ස්ට්‍රෙස් වෙනවානේ. ඔක අනප්‍රත්‍ය වෙනවා නම් කොහොමද? අන්තිම වෙනකොට විභාගය කියන්නේ මට ලියන්න ආසම එක වෙනවනේ. විභාගය දාලා දෙනකන් හදිස්සිය වෙලා කවදක්වත්. I'm so excited to do this එකක් ලැබෙන්නේ නැද්ද? හැබැයි සමහර සබ්ජෙක්ට්ස් වලින් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. මේකට ගන්න ආසය කියන බලන්න ඒ කන්නිලා අපිට ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකේ කියන එක. ඒ අමාරු දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. අපි පිළිවෙලට වැඩ ගියාම හරියට ඒ ලෙවල් එකට යනවා. එදා වැඩ ටික කරගෙන ඉවර කරගෙන ගියා නම් අන්තිම දෙයට කියන්නේ මේ වගේ ඉන්ස්ට්‍රක්ට් කරනවා. හරියට ගියා නම් මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ නැති මෙතන තියෙන ළමයි නැති. අද මේ සෙෂන් එකේ වරවන්න ගෙදර ගිහින් මේ වීකෙන්ඩ් එක ඊළඟ සතියේ වලට ප්‍රශ්න ටික ලියන්න පුළුවන් නම් එච්චරයි. ආයෙ බලන්න එපා. දැන් කලිනුත් මේක කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මම දැන් we have 2-3 weeks more. So you have nothing to do with this subject. එනදාම එක්සැම් එකකට ඇවිල්ලා ලියන්න තියෙනවා. මොන කලින් දවසේ රැස් මේ උත්තර ටික පොඩ්ඩක් go through කරලා yes I know කියලා හිතාගන්න තියෙන්නේ. Okay. So we start. This is the first lesson that we discuss managing technology. So in that lesson, we were talking about online students. I hope you hear me. In our first lesson, we were talking about organizations and the components of organization. And then we just discussed about what is technology and then, so we discussed what is technology and then different types of technology. There are levels of technologies. These are the different types of technologies. We discussed information technology, communication, so try to remember whatever the things which are familiar to you and link it with your own examples, right? Don't try to remember, things that are not that relevant and it's really difficult for you to remember. අපිට වෙලා තියෙන දේවල් එක්ක අපි යූස් කරන දේවල් එක්ක මම දන්න දේවල් එක්ක මේ කියන ඒවා රිලේට් කරගන්න බලන්න. Guys, if I got a student who is talking about types of technology, I will definitely remember information technology because we are using information and communication technology. So we are familiar with communication technologies and also maybe educational technology. Among the all others, those three are very familiar for us. So that's enough. Then we can think of different technologies using all these technology methods. Okay. And entertainment, assistive business technologies also familiar hierarchies and all. Then we were talking about different perspective of technologies. And then we were talking about technology management and why technology management is important. So that is the first lesson. So we go through the questions which are given here from first lesson. See question number 1. Define technology and discuss the benefits of technology in general. Okay? So we have to briefly explain what is meant by technology and what are the benefits of using in general. So maybe not relevant whatever the specific type of technology. You can just talk about the benefits, or else you can take one of these examples and talk about it. That's also okay. briefly discuss different types of technologies with example. So that's why we just discussed. And this technologies and examples. Use computers and applications like that. So you just discuss. And then what are perspectives of technology? So in that slide, I have given you different perspectives of technology. Technology as slide number 20. Yes, the technology as a tool, technology as a transformer. So this slide number 70, perspectives of technology. So in different perspectives, we can see the technology. We use it as a tool and this kind of knowledge that we use and also this kind of empathy. So slide number 70. What is meant by technology management and why it is considered critical for organizational success? So you have to really define what is technology management and then you have to provide few points to discuss its importance. So in the slide I have given you the importance of technology management. And discuss the role of technology in formulating and implementing strategies. So in the case of organizational strategy development, how technology is supported and discuss how technology brings competitive advantages to organization. So here, in one question, you won't ask all these questions, right? So in question, it's the first lesson I have given here. I think I'm going to explain the next version. Yes, 7 questions. First 7 questions are from lesson 1. But at the examination, all these questions are not asked. Right? So just look there, discuss the role of technology in formulating strategies, and 6th one is discuss how technology brings competitive advantage. Those 2 questions are not together. Case එකක් දීලා ඕකෙන් එකක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් දෙකේ ඉදුලට වෙන විදිහට. ඒක තමයි යන්නේ. හැබැයි ඩික්ෂන්ස් ටික කරාම හැමකට හවු වෙනවා. And also you get a kind of general understanding. එතකොට කෝකට අයියවල් උත්තරේ මොකක්ද නෝනේ? එතකොට දැන් මම කියන්නේ ඒ උත්තරේ හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. but ඒක share කරලා කස්ටමයිස් කරලා එක්සෑම් එකේ දියන්න. රිවිෂන් කරන්න වටිනාකම මේක. When you complete all these questions, you develop sections. What can you do that only? And question is how a revision examples are quality writing and other areas. Always try your best to answer these questions before coming to the examination. And how technology can be applied in business processes. Discuss with examples from yes. In this slide, you can find the answers for all the questions that I have given. Right? Importance is there. Implement role of technology in formulating strategies is there. How technology support achieving competitive advantages there. So I hope you will be able to write answers for the questions given there. Technology for competitive advantages, right? Okay. And the second lesson that we discuss is about managing technical organizations. Again, we discuss a lot of things about how we use technologies within organizations. And to support the discussion of lesson one, this lesson provides more facts for you about using technologies at organizations. So the role of technology in organization, how technology supports organizations in general, the new role of technology. And we discuss something about IT infrastructure. What is meant by IT infrastructure and key components of IT infrastructure. And why IT infrastructure is important. That is lesson 2. And we discuss something about these concepts with computing, virtualization, cloud computing. Okay. Question number 7. How technology can be applied in business processes? Discuss with examples. So here, and in lesson 4, we discussed about organizational hierarchy, and we discussed about business processes, and there we discussed some of the examples of business processes. So that question relates to the particular lesson. How technology can be applied in business processes, discussed with the exam. So in this case, try to remember different business processes of organizations, like accounting process, HR process, production process, manufacturing, and then you provide some examples for technologies that they use. And also explain how the network evolution and the internet have reshaped the role of information systems in modern technologies. And identifying and explaining challenges organizations face managing technology. So these answers will be lesson 2. Lesson 2. And what is IT infrastructure and what is important to business success? The answers are there at lesson 2. In lesson 2, we discuss about what is IT infrastructure, the infrastructure, why infrastructure is important, and so on. And it discuss 3 contemporary hardware platform trends like virtualization and so on. The answers there in lesson 2. What is fintech and discuss the application of fintech in the industry? So fintech is the extension of that is financial technology. Use of technology in financial activities. That is fintech. So you can provide a lot of examples. And use technologies and the land technologies can be provided as examples of fintech. And up to 7 to 8 to 12, lesson 2 provides single answers. And then digitalization, digitalization, and digital transformation. This method, lesson 3. We have discussed everything. What is digitalization? Digitalization. And then yes, this picture from his slide form. So please ensure the lesson gives you answers. In case of this kind of question, just you have to be fine. So we have to be, you have to be disaggregate everything. Specifically, explain what it is in your simple language. And writing simple define them. Explain them you would then define giving for the argument. You have to explain. You have to define and then add something more. Discuss and you have to first define and then explain and you have to give some good and bad answer. Critical evaluate. Gives students a chance to accept it and interpret it and provide some correctional facts and his judgments and everything. So we give normally 10 marks or 50 marks for such kind of question. And why does technology cycle matters in business decision making? We were talking about technology cycles. Hope you can remember actually have a life cycle. Technology is also having a life cycle. And it was there at the slide. And then we discussed why this is important because in the case of implementing the technology within an organization, it's really important for us to understand where we are and and also if the technology is actually organization, when we make decision, it's important for us to understand at what stage the technology is serving. Maybe at the introductory stage, or maybe at the maturity stage, or maybe at the decline. Update then update we managers, when we make decisions, the life cycle is really important. That අලුතෙන් cloud එකක් අපි එකක් implement කරේ ඒ වගේ company එක කියලා ගන්න කිව්වයි maturity level එකේ වෙලා deploy කරලා update system එකක් කියලා ගන්න decision ඉස්සරහට ගියත් එක And take a look at you have first explain, first look at the number of marks allocated, and you have to explain what the technology life cycle is. It's true that the lecture is marking papers, but you have to assume that the person who marks the papers knows nothing. Why does technology life cycle matter in business decision making? And discuss the main types and processes of technology acquisitions. Yes, all the answers are there, right? In this slide, lesson number 3. Lesson number 3 gives you answers for these questions. Digitalization, digital transformation. Types and processes of technology acquisition. Technology community on studies and further so please. Yes, the process of technology acquisition scientifically. 14 and 15. Please find you out from the note, right? And then comparing with traditional business, discuss the benefits and drawbacks of digital transformation of business. So then you have to just compare the traditional business organization with an automated or digitally transferred business organization. Then you will see the goods and bads when you compare, and when you develop an answer for this kind of question, always you can put kind of table. And there, in the first column, you can take the facts. And the second column, the traditional business, and the third column, digitalized business organization. And you first take the fact, maybe decision making, and then how about the traditional business and how about the digitalized business. And also the business systems, how about traditional and how about the other one. Like that, take few facts. Just look at the number of marks allocated. If it's for 10 marks, you have to practice this are 5 minutes. Okay. What are the different systems used in organizations, and discuss how we support different managers. This is about managing information systems within organizations, and there we discuss organizations use different types of systems like operational level systems, middle level, and top level systems. Transaction processing system, MRKs, TSS, and so on. So mention about these systems and this method, how these four different levels are just we discussed the mention of these systems. My PowerPoint, I explained to you how ERPs evolved. There was some visual analysis systems. Then they evolved as manufacturing resource management systems. And later they become industrial management systems. We have little bit explained about the development. And depending on the number of marks allocated, you may add additional facts. And our core principles which ERP systems are based on discuss the uses and drawbacks of ERP systems, and then you are to write short note. So these are just practice for the final exam. I will not give you short note tasks. Right? But anyway, just answer these questions just for you to test your knowledge. So always in the data, the answers were there in the note about information systems. Discuss a lot of things. And that's a very lesson that discuss about ERPs and ERPs about the evaluation. So please find the answer from this note. We discuss what is MRP. These are the concepts of ERP. So there was a question on the concepts of ERP, right? So it was there modular design, resilient. Hindi pala namawala lang. Internet. Integration, centralized database, over the modular system making data integration, automation and efficiency. Those are the concepts. Real-time visibility. I mean the answer for this question. Core principles of ERP systems. Question number 90. And benefits and drawbacks. You can write answer for that one. Yes, and starting from 22nd question, briefly discuss 3 e-commerce models with the examples. We had separate lesson for e-business and e-commerce, and then we discussed the different types of business models like B2B, B2C, C2C, B2G, like that. So you can see that 3 of them and briefly explain and give an example. So, then what are the e-commerce revenue models? And we learned about e-commerce revenue models like, sales revenue model, subscription revenue model, advertising revenue model, what else? Then discuss the benefits and limitations of e-commerce, and we did number of questions on this area, e-commerce. Key features of an e-market, virtual markets. We discussed about e-markets. Yes. So this lesson, e-commerce lesson, gives you answers for the questions starting from 22nd. And then thereafter, we were talking about digital markets. And the rest of the questions, you can find answers from that outline. Yes, from 25 to 20, yes, 25 to 30. What are the benefits and challenges for vendors joining with e-markets? Being a vendor, what are the goods and bads that you experience in virtual markets? And also the second part is about consumer behavior. We discussed separately, discuss how modern technologies influence online behavior of consumers. So it's about ourselves, being consumers, how the markets influence us, and also what is customer profiling, and discuss the benefits of profiling for business organization. And we discussed about customer profiling. Customer profiling, where we discuss using technologies, they integrate all details about customers. Maybe using your ID number or maybe your contact number. Everything is being integrated, and then they create their own profiles. And whenever they want to make decisions, they use them for evaluating consumer behavior and the type of goods that they buy and everything. So profiling is simply think of the example that you have your loyalty account at the supermarket or maybe at the bank or whatever. So you are loyal customer for the supermarket, say for example, super, and then they have your own profile. And so that is profiling. And whether you go there, maybe from one place within the country, maybe it's from what area or maybe whatever, and they know what to purchase. And if they know analyze data, and they use these profiles to analyze. So that's mainly for decision making. Then we have to distinguish traditional marketing with digital marketing. And we were discussing about different traditional marketing methods and like billboards, newspaper advertisements, and so on. And then we were talking about digital marketing methods. You can just compare. And what is e-tailing? And discuss the benefits of e-tailing. So that is also we discussed. And the search engine optimization, all these are discussed, right? E-commerce, digital marketing, yes, here in this one. Maybe lesson 8. Lesson pros and cons of E. This is difference between traditional and virtual marketing, and then search engine optimization. What is meant by search engine optimization? We discussed. So that is actually we use tools and technologies to enhance the visibility of the company's website. So when the customer goes to a particular search engine, then it's up to the or the other website is here. Since they have been promoted or enhance visibility of the website. That is what as search engine optimization. See here. This one. So platform helps business improve their website visibility, search engine results, increasing organic traffic. So it let consumers to search more about the website or the platform of the business organization. So there are different tools or technologies that organizations can use to enhance the search engine optimization. So in that case, when we create a website, there are other things that we can do, maybe the terms that we use. We can use the terms where the consumers how they use the they watch it and they are here. Kita kena baca. Kemudian, kali saya cakap orang belas sini ada yang rekaman sini saya masih ini ya. Orang itu boleh hadir. Malaysia. Basically, first page it's okay. We don't have that. Normally, customers, try to browse the first few things that we get. But search engine optimization. ඒකට applications තියෙනවා tools තියෙනවා. So the organizations use the series about e-training. Buying goods virtually. If you buy items through internet, that's simply called as e-tailing. So in the case of e-tailing, you have to have an account, you have to log into the system, and then you have to select items and buy. Simply retailing over internet. Right? E-tailing your name. Retailer business internet එකෙන් කරනවා. Virtual marketing එකේ කරනවා. That is retail. Being customers, අපි retail customers කරන්නේ. අර ඒක retail virtual එකක් නෙවෙයි අවසන් පරිපෝෂණය. ඒක අපි කියන්නේ retail කියන්නේ ඒක physically. ඕක අපි virtually කරනවා නම් මට ඒක පාවිච්චි කරන්න watch කරනවා නම් ඒක අපිට retail. ඒකෙදි මම access කරන ඕනේ site එකට මගේ account එකක් හදාගන්න ඕනේ ඒක subscribe කරන්න ඕනේ log වෙන්න ඕනේ ඊට පස්සේ මම ඉස්සරහට කරන්න ඕනේ ඒකට ඒක තමයි process එක. අන්න ඒක මට track කරන්න payment එක කරනවා. So that is the retailing process. ඒකේ goods තියෙනවා that's online business එකේ goods and apps. And what is briefly explain social media business and social media marketing with examples. So we have good feedback, right? Social media business we conduct business activity over social media using Facebook, TikTok, Zoom, or whatever. There are a lot of digital organizations they conduct through social media. And then content marketing can discuss its application in Sri Lankan example. We had a separate lesson. I think the last lesson that we had the content marketing. And I taught you what is content marketing and I gave you an example. And there I told that organizations are not just trying to sell their product. They create a story and they try to link with consumers in a way that they can value to their customers. And then by that, they try to become them as loyal customers. By working with them, the lead customer. So we explain a kind of story, and through that we try to link with the customer. So there are the examples we discussed. Please go through these examples. Then you will remember. And virtual marketing, yes, that is also same, right? Make some ප්‍රශ්න එක වගේ තියෙනවා ඒවා ස්කිප් කරන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට උත්තරයක් තියෙනවා නම් no need of writing answers for all. What are the content marketing methods and what are the purposes of doing it? There are different methods of doing content marketing, like magazines or maybe brochures or maybe some of the other supplementary items or whatever. And maybe creating experiences, giving some opportunities. So those are some of the methods of content marketing. Yes, discuss the nature of content marketing and how it generates revenue for an organization. So nature is that we try to develop the brand name and also the image of the product within consumers' mind and so that the organizations try to enhance the trust and then bring them into the business organization. And when they use the product and when they realize that it is exactly what the organization promoted, and they become loyal customers. And the other one is key principles of content marketing, email marketing, and the challenges. Yes. So in these last two slides, what we discussed about social media marketing, there are other things we discussed, and a few questions were that we mentioned as well. So please try to go through this and ask questions. And this one, content marketing. And they are also discuss other things about content marketing and awareness is important and scope. So explanations about email marketing is also there at the last slide. In last lesson, I have given you the facts about email marketing. It's not that because that's all experience. Email marketing is simply, advertising the things through sending emails. So that is the email marketing. And if anything asked about email marketing, I hope you can write it out. Okay, so those are the initial questions that I have created based on the lessons that we conducted. Not all areas are touched, but many of the areas that I have touched in these questions. But what I ask you, when you start writing answers, you may write short answers for these questions, not the answers. I just want you to go back to the lesson and see and understand, and if you find the answer, just look at the previous slide and the other slide as well. Where I get that put up one. Like about the fashion, where the touch ඊට පස්සේ මොඩල් ක්වෙස්චන් එකට ඒක මම ඉඳලා කියවනවා ඒක ඔයගලට කරන්න කියන්නේ මේක කරලා සමහරවිට මේ හදිකට පාඩම පොසු කරනවා මම කියන්නේ මතකෙ කියන්නේ මම කියන්නේ ඉතිරි කියන්නේ ස්ලයිඩ් පාඩම කරනවා ඒක තමයි කරන්නේ කරාදී හරියට වෙනකොට ඒක කොහොමද ඔය රාශිය හදින්නේ මොකද පාලනය කරන්නේ මොකද මාර්කටිං කරන්නේ කොහොමද විශේෂ කරන්නේ ඊට සෙන් පාස්කේ කරනවා ඒක දිහා एक प्रोडक्ट खरीदने वाला याद हुआ है ना एक याद है क्वेश्चन में तब ये वो बोल रहा है I started saying that it's a kind of bonus subject. Very true. maybe another people got to people come here please try this one. Make career को काम में सबसे पहले तो सेवा इतना बस मतलब इतना बहुत करना है that's it हाँ ये नहीं करना है इसमें इधर करना था पांच साल का and they were valuing so you can work on these subjects. Okay. Division kita mereka kata pula, mereka mesti lihat ya. Right. So online students, I hope you is the five students. Well, yes. So we discussed the division paper and I asked everyone to write short answers for all these division questions and have your own set of answers, and then you will be able to answer one of the questions that I asked at the final examination. Okay, so now it's time for you. Okay, we'll do something like this now. I have given you two model questions. Now, take a piece of paper or your book and write answer for these two questions. Right? You have to keep your mobile phones aside. And online students, you have to be genuine to yourself. Don't search internet. Don't use your mobile phones. And just answer by yourself. I just want you to test yourself now. Assume that you are at the final examination. You have no mobile phones or the things in your mind. Make that not you understand the my question later frankly. Protect yourself. Answer with information. Then we have done how to balance what question model question. Online students, please write answers for these two questions. I will add the Padlet link, so you can upload your answer to the Padlet link. I will give you marks. Physical students, you can show me. Online students, I will put a Dropbox, right? Not the Padlet link. For online students, I will put a Dropbox. Take photos of your answers and upload. You may write the answers in papers and take photos and upload. Then I will reply to you to the same document giving the answers. Okay. Now you do this one. If you search the internet and then you write the answers, I understand that you have searched and you come through the internet. Everyone done that. Masha done now. Right? Every time when my mother here to go here, you done. එතකොට ඒ වාක්‍ය බලපහම කියනවා ළමයි ඉවත්. So we get into yourself, write the answers. Online students, start writing answers. Don't browse internet. Don't use AI. Put your mobile phone aside. You can use it only to, check the question. Yeah. For the students, please write answer these two questions by WhatsApp using a piece of paper and agitated Dropbox. You have to submit your answer to the Dropbox. And you mark and I'll give you the mark. So you can check the level and the improvement stage.
Hello, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Madam, can you go to the question C?
Okay. Yeah. I have uploaded this document at the LMS in this week. I asked model questions. They
Okay,
are
madam.
done it.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Gracias por el Dan malangnya, especially the mask or the yes, it was aggravated on the I didn't see that. And
Hello, Miss.
yes,
Is there any Dropbox in LMS submitted
Yeah,
answer?
yes, I already created the Dropbox. It's at the relevant page. Please submit your answers to the Dropbox.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
One small thing. One small thing,
Madam,
right?
hello,
Yes.
madam. Madam, first
Yes.
question and second question, both we have to do, right?
Yes. Yes. Your all parts of both questions. Like one thing, just to give you, please do there. If you get the first question, first part has 5 marks, second part 7 marks, third part 8 marks, altogether 20 marks, right? So there are, so this is a 3-hour paper or 3 credit paper. You will be getting 3 hours. That means 60 into 3. You get altogether 180 minutes to write the answer for the questions. So, say for example, okay, so I'll give you 5 questions to answer, and total marks that you have to earn is 100. Right, for the whole paper, you have to score 100 marks within this 180 minutes. So to earn 1 mark, how many minutes that you have? You have 1.8 minutes. ලකුණක් earn කරන්න මිනිත්තුවයි 0.8ක් තියෙනවා. So how do you decide the time that you can allocate for each question is this. The question 1, 20 mark question. Right? So that means 1 into 8. You have altogether how many minutes? Minutes. Another. We said that 40. Yes. 36 minutes. Within 36 minutes, you have to complete. That means within half an hour's time. So there in first question, 5 marks. හරිද? පළවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ ලකුණු 5යි දෙන්නේ. පළවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ ලකුණු 5ක් දෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මිනිත්තු 9යි ඉක්මනට කරන්න ඕනේ. දෙවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ දෙනවා දෙවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නෙට ලකුණු 7ක් 8ක් මම හිතන්නේ තියෙන්නේ. 7යි 8යි. ඒකවල කොච්චර ගානට ටෙස්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා බලා ගන්න. අදහසක් තියාගන්න. ඒක මේක දැනගත්තාම ඔයාලට හරියට මොනවද know this on 30 minutes. Yes. Here I want that time is spent around. So maximum time that you can utilize for question number 1 is 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Right? So if you spend more than that, that means you are wasting your time that you could have earned the rest of the marks. And the maximum time that you can spend for the second part is 30 minutes or maximum 15 minutes. So these are serious things when you are writing answer question papers. And also here the story is very dangerous if this paper is a 2-hour paper. Right? So in this case, it's a 3-hour paper, but you have 2-hour papers as well in your degree. So in that case, you have 120 minutes to earn these 100 marks. So please remember, in that case, you have 1.2 minutes to earn 1 mark. And the final decade question paper can be පහේ ලකුණු 5ක් earn කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට මීට වඩා අඩු වෙලාවක්. ඒ නිසා මේ පේපර්ස් ඇත්තටම ළමයින්ට හොඳයි. ළමයින්ට වාසි. හරිද? එතකොට අන්තිමට මිනිත්තු 6ක්. කියන්නේ විනාඩි 5න් කියලා දානකොට ලකුණු 5 question එක. තේරෙනවනේ ඒකනේ පැය දෙකේ questions ඕගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්න 3 ලියනකොට time එක ඉවරයි. Because you don't manage the time. You have to be very serious on this time matter. You know how much time that you have. How you bring this into practice? When you start writing the paper, see how many marks allocated for question number 120. Then you know you have almost 36 minutes. So, මේ වගේ පහක් නම් තියෙන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ විනාඩි 25 ගන්න තමයි question එකට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Questions හතරක් නම් තියෙන්නේ මේක 45 minutes වගේ වෙනවා. 40 45 minutes වගේ යන්න පුළුවන්. 25 හතරක් කියනවා. Yes, 45 minutes in the other. Okay, this is something additional. So keeping that in your mind, please writing answers. Online students, I will become you, but missing interact, I will give you marks to the submitted document via online. So you can check your marks for online students. Therefore, everyone please try to submit. You can test your level. Shall we discuss? That online students are also joining. Submit your answers. I will give you marks on that. Okay, question number 1 for 5 marks. Explain the concept of technical management and discuss why it is essential for success of companies. See here, in first question there are 2 parts. First part, you have to explain what is technical management, and then you have mentioned why it is essential for success of companies. So I expect an answer. More explanation about technology management and at least 3 points to explain how it supports organizations. ඔබ ඉබන ලකුණු හදන්න. හරිද? එතකොට උත්තර ලියන්න අවශ්‍ය තමයි 0.4 වෙනි ලියන්න මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකේදී. මොකද උත්තර බලාගෙන යනකොට සමහර වෙලාවට ඒකකට උත්තර එකේ කියන්නේ ඉතනවා. අනිත් එක තමයි අපිට ස්කෑන් කරද්දී ඇත්තටම ටිකක් අමාරුයි. ඒ සබ්ජෙක්ට්ස් අන්න මොකද අපි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මොකද කියනවා මම දෙකක් විදියට එක්කෙනෙක් පේපර් මාර්ක් කරනකොට අපි ඉතිරියට ප්‍රශ්න සෙට් එක බලන්න ෆස්ට් ක්වෙස්චන් එක ෆස්ට් ක්වෙස්චන් එක එන්ඩිකට බලන්න ෆුල් ප්‍රිපෙයාර්ඩ් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් මොකද ඒක සම්පූර්ණ පේපර් එක බලලා ඊළඟ පේපර් එකට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි යන්නේ නැහැ එකක් හරි දෙකක් හරි බලනවා මුළු සෙට් එකේම එක දෙක බලලා තමයි ඊළඟ ක්වෙස්චන් දෙකකට යන්නේ මොකද නැත්නම් ප්‍රශ්න පහ බලද්දී ආයේ පළවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ බලපු විදිහේ පොඩි මේකක් වෙනවා ටික වෙන්නේ නැහැ මොකද දැන් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එකත් එක්ක මොඩල් ආන්සර් එකක් ඔළුවේ තියෙනවා සහ මොඩල් ආන්සර් එක සබ්මිට් කරනවා. ඇත්තම කියනවා. යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ අපි පේපර් එකක් ගන්නකොට මොඩල් ආන්සර් දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක අපි මොඩල් එකක් ඒක මොඩල් ආන්සර් කියන්නේ ලඟු පාන කියන උත්තර. හොඳ උත්තර. ඒකට හොඳ උත්තර තමයි ඔයාලා උත්තරේ බලන්න. ඒකට ඒක පොයින්ට්ස් එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලා ප්‍රශ්න දෙකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ නිසා ලක්න දෙක කරන්න okay. So now model answer in this case, technology management can at least in one stage, and at least you have to provide 3 points to support the houses for the house. Next question. Maybe one question information technology. So this question asks, describe different types of technologies used by business organizations to support their operations and decision. So in that case, this is kind of broad question. You have to discuss about different types of technologies that we discuss. Information technology, educational technology, cloud technology, so manufacturing technology, that's all. Even the information technology MIS, TPS, TPS, MIS, you're only talking about information technologies, but this is something beyond that. If you write about ERP, but you have to write it properly the answer in a way that it covers all the aspects. Okay, and this case, part C, you have to read the B case, and the question asks, you are required to discuss how Lanka Fresh Food Limited can gain and sustain a competitive advantage in the market through effective technology investment. So in this case, you have to write how the company achieved competitive advantages through the investment of technology. But how do you add value? It's not just mentioning a company gain technology advantages in this so and so. You have to link each of the point to Lanka Fresh. සමහර අයගේ ඇක්ටිව්වල මෙතන 8න් 6ක් 7ක් වගේ තියෙන වගේ quality එක තමයි දක්වන්න කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So answer quality. Because some students provide answers, because the quality answer, the model answer in my mind is, you use Lanka Fresh and you discuss how Lanka Fresh gained the competitive advantage. Whatever company you are doing. In general, maybe. Because we have given experience that the way that all the company competitive advantage done here. In general. In general. එතකොට අනිවාර්යෙන් ලකුණ දෙකක් සමහර පොයින්ට්ස් ගන්න නැත්නම් ලකුණු තුනක් අඩු වෙනවා. හරියටම ලකුණු ප්‍රෙස් කරනවා කොහොමද අචීව් කරන්න කියලා කියනවා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. Okay. And other question, this one, for 6 marks. Distinguish the traditional business with the digital business. The model answer in my mind is a kind of chart with 3 columns. In first column, the element, and the second column, traditional business. In the third column, digital business. And you take first trying to say one, at least if you take 3 points and you explain that decision made, how it is done at traditional business and how it is done at digital business. So briefly explain, not in 2 words, what is the influence on and the decision making that how traditional business again, well, it's centralized. Bureaucratic, but when it comes to digital business, it's decentralized. Information systems support decision making by all the level of managers. Centralized decision making. Decision making is centralized. What I briefly explained. You may have it 3 marks, 6 marks. Part B, small information, it's not a mini case actually, but what particular how many information is being given by few lines. And you ask, and that, however, you do increasing competition and customer expectations for fast delivery. One on students, please mute your microphone. Right. The company has started digitalization initiative. So it's an open question. Right? The question doesn't talk about what they do for digitalization. It's open. So it depends on your design and it's depends on you to suggest how they do this. Right? So the question asks, discuss how digitalization can transform business operations in Srilanka textile media. In this particular company, how digitalization can be implemented. So here my expected model answer is, you have to first explain in 1 or 2 sentences how you can digitalize this company. Maybe implementing and integrating ERP system. So if you feel that ERP system is heavy for this company, you can suggest a kind of document management system or maybe person given information. And what is the combination now? Digitalization, the combination of technologies. In 1 or 2 sentences, first explain how you suggest to digitalize the company. And then discuss how digitalization can transform business operations in the company. Then you explain how it transforms company systems activities. So if you propose here, the most appropriate thing is manual record, EAP, face-to-face communication, and paper-based oral processing. So basically means you suggest implementing an ERP system. Right? So another note, how implementing an ERP system help the company. In that case, and each of these. So in the case of record keeping, ERP system create a centralized database and it save or record, and all the development managers can access the data at any time. And the second point, face-to-face communication, it's not required with such system because it provides information for all managers and 24/7. All the updated information in the government one, therefore, face-to-face communication is not that needed. And also the communication can be done through the system. And the order processing can also be automated. Okay, it's available here. And the final part, explain challenges the company face during the visualization process. So it's easy, so you can think of the challenges, but it gives for 6 months. At least you have to write 3. And the 3 explain කරලා. Explain නොකර පස්සේ දෙක කියනවනම් 3 දෙක ලකුණුයි. තේරෙනවද? ඒක බලපොරොත්තු වෙන්න එපා. ඒකට සමහර ළමයි ඉන්නවා points 3 explain කරලා. ඒකට රූල් දෙකකින් තුනකින් point එකක් explain කරනවා. ඒ විදිහට each විදිහට points 3 කිනාට ලකුණු හදනවා. සමහර ඉන්නවා points 3 කියනවා. ඒක යාළුවා හදන්නේ. ඒක points per marker. Points factor because we always think of the only answer. There are no students overland there. Otherwise, we give the marks in that way. And then, okay, so that's how you have to prepare and you have to answer these questions. Please now identify the areas that you are lacking, areas that you are into, and you have to read questions carefully always. Be serious when you read questions, and also if there is any doubt in whatever the question, always use hypothesis. Hypothesis means you mention it. Assuming that this company is this here. So what is not when you write answers? That's why I always say. So I try my best to support you because this is not relevant subject but for all the subjects. But the way that you answer the question is be different because for management and some other subjects they need lengthy explanations. But these kind of IT subjects, we don't want lengthy explanation. It's going to clear answers. If it's mental, you have to explain maybe 2 or 3 sentences. That's it. Okay, right. So that's what I expected. Keeping everything in mind, now you can answer the past paper. Right? May past paper, do this by yourself. Always think of the time. What I noticed today. So you don't that much think of the time, and also maybe that you are not prepared to write questions today. But you can improve those things and provide very good answers when you find the final examination day. Okay, so I find everything is here. If you find anything to get clarified, you can discuss with me on the last day. So you meet on 8 October, that is the presentation day. 1st of October, they do meet and they don't have lecture. I'm not sure. 1st of October. Yes. October. 1st of August. They don't conduct lectures. So I postponed 8th of October. 8th of October, we will meet again. So if you have anything, you can discuss with me on that day after your presentations. Okay, then, so my part is so right. So there will be practice questions. I have given you number of questions. So do everything and be prepared for the final examination.